Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the Mountain West football season. It's the battle for the trophy. We get to crown the champion of the Mountain West Conference here today. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house.
Here we go.
It's an option look. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds his man. Has the first down. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made after the completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And here's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Wyoming. This quarterback on fire today. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or 2 to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Tight end makes the grab. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here.
Easy.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a show of strength and will. Just powers through a tackle into the end zone. Guessing there's going to be a conversation on that defensive sideline now.
Yeah, but what a luxury for this offense to have a back that has the ability to make people miss and break tackles, get into the end zone. Sometimes you get down into the red zone area, you're worried about having to always throw the ball to get it into the end zone. But this group, with a back like that, it's a whole different deal.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but that is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to make a play deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? We'll try to run it with the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The defense has picked up the football going the other way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Utah on the scoop and... First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Moves the ball up to the 30. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Hands off to the fullback. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. The back's got it. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Just great execution here by this offense, and so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. Things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The tight end has got it, and he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. They've got him down out near the 40. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. They'll ride the back again here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for his back. And they can't connect. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters. If you check out some of the stats here, that completion makes it second down. They're going to run the option. And that pass ball is incomplete. Important third down play coming up. Running a quarterback sneak here.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
The pocket breaking down. And the pass rush has trapped him into sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt.
Well, you're talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
He's going to pull it down and run. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the runner brought down after just a... Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try and run it with the fullback. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. It reminds you on that play right there.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver, that primary target, forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late.
Touchdown, Cowboys. To take the lead in the final minute.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now, and with a conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.